Hola, Taurus family. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. This is Down to Earth Tarot. Please be sure to hit the like button. Drop your drop your birthdays like I'm dropping these cards, family. And let me know where you're watching from. Shout out to all the Taurus folks in Michigan, especially Lansing and Detroit. Family, this is going to be a very general reading looking at the Mercury retrograde and what to be mindful of during this time. So please take what resonates, leave what does not. Personal reading information is down below in the description box, as well as my social media. Find me on Instagram. My accounts, my real accounts, are private, so you will have to send me a request. Taurus family, what to look out for during this Mercury retrograde, good black people and everybody else. Okay, Taurus family, we see the free man here. New beginnings, new opportunities. Shout out to the new month rolling in and the May Tauruses. With the free man, shout out to the Taurus, Gemini cuspers. New beginnings, new opportunities, but also this leaving a situation. Why do I feel like some of you are leaving a job, moving even, moving out of your parents' house for some of y'all, or moving out from roommates, leaving a situation, leaving somebody or something behind to start something new. Leaving things behind, Taurus. Oh, who's this girl you're leaving behind? Could be a man too. We see this Miss Ida. The High Priestess. We see Pisces, Gemini. Could be Aries on the board with the free man. We see the Nine of Cups. And we know, Taurus family, you like to eat. This speaks to a life of luxury, the finer things, walking away to travel, to make more money, looking good. What's this black girl luxury here? Luxury living. Shout out to the men as well. I don't forget about y'all. But me personally, it's all about the carbs for me, straight up. Fine wine, being educated. Who's graduating from something? We see the Page of Cups here. The Three of Wands in the reverse. And this Queen of Wands. Big fire energy. The Moon, Cancer, Pisces. What is this going through this period of deep reflection, introspection, and really trusting your gut? And moving forward, leaving situations behind. And what I'm really getting is, Taurus, there is something coming to a close, but it's a welcome close. It's not I don't do scary Mercury retrograde readings. That's stupid to me. This is an opportunity here for you to walk away from certain things, wipe the slate clean. And I get a lot of that wiping the slate clean with this individual walking away. We had that eclipse moon energy a couple of days ago here with the moon, or it won't be a couple of days by the time you see this, but a few days back. But the white, right? We see the moon here, but the white in this brother's shirt here, Son of Baskets, the white in this Miss Ida dress here, coming clean, getting grounded, letting certain things go, letting certain things slide off your back here with the Son of Baskets. Every time I see this, it makes me think of the TLC video for Waterfalls. Shout out to the people that love the 90s music. And speaking of the 90s, back to this Nine of Baskets. Again, that life of luxury. This speaks to walking away to chase an opportunity to have more, to do better. And this was in another reading that I did similarly. I feel like it was the last one, Taurus. So again, join the family. Check your playlist. Of some of you leaving a certain situation, whether it's very recently or in the past, and certain things happening and letting you know that you're right, you're exactly where it is that you need to be. That what's happening now versus what's happened, to get you to where you're at was meant for you. Right, wrong, traumatic or whatever. It's got you into this space. The space of moving, but not only just looking good. I feel strongly that some of you have been through some type of physical transformation, losing a lot of weight, or maybe even you are an athlete, compete in something. But it speaks to having good looks, good energy, drawing a lot of positivity and opportunities coming towards you. This speaks to somebody who is very driven and motivated. So while it's fire energy Taurus, you getting things done. When you put your mind to something, doing it and doing it completely, not halfway. And I also get with that smoking, just like being very unapologetic and free. People admiring you for that. And it can be that a situation that was meant to bring you down or take you down or make you feel small or insignificant here. Could even be somebody disregarding or mishandling you and your emotions. To keep you stuck. This Three of Wands in the reverse. And we see with this Three of Wands as well, flipping it up just for the sake of looking at it here. This turning one's back to a situation. Rough and tough in your afro puff. And moving and making things happen. Why do I feel like somebody's getting ready to start a hair journey here? Whether it's a big chop or like locks or something with this mother of sticks. We see the moon, the Five of Wands here, or sticks. And the Black Hermit, the magician. More of that Gemini, Aries energy. Shout out to those of you that are on the cusp. Taurus, Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius. Or excuse me, Taurus, Aries. Now I'm just making shit up. Excuse me. What is this situation that you walked away from that was meant to control you, keep you small, keep you stuck here, keep you under control, maybe through gossip and rumors or making you fear what other people would say or think if you walked away from something or did something? That is the motivating factor. Was it somebody saying something about you? Saying you couldn't do something or you wouldn't be something? That's the motivator here. Taurus, what are these blessings and opportunities that are coming in during this Mercury retrograde? That Six of Cups. Blessings, opportunities. This Miss Ida, trusting your gut and your intuition. But also the Six of Baskets, thinking about this past situation. Who said something to you crazy, maybe even at night? We see this Pa here. We speak to this older man, young boy. Was it your father? Was it an uncle? Father figure, could even be a parent, an older person that said something to you, had people gossiping and whispering that totally had you all in your mind that you couldn't do something, certain things, or that you were too small to do certain, or certain things were outside of your reach. That's crazy. Shout out to the Taurus folks that were born in 69 with this 6 and 9 of baskets here. But opportunities coming in. Some of you new love opportunities. Heavy on the new love. Heavy on the happiness, too, with this 4 of sticks and the 6 of baskets. Meeting new people, new connections. The 11-11 with the 4 wands. New beginnings. Leaving, who's this image? What is this immature energy that you're leaving behind? Or these immature emotions? Or these emotions from the past that you must let go? The little boy in you, little girl in you? To move on. Or was it this drive to have luxury things or live a nice life that's motivated you to leave a situation? Walking away. We see big Aquarius energy here with the star. Whose grandparents or elderly person was significant to them? Notice the grandchildren here. Being in the right place at the right time. Going off on your own and doing something, Taurus. Notice there's a lot of individual cards here. The Mother of Sticks, whether you're male or female. The Son of Baskets, the Miss Ida, 111 singular. The Free Man 1. Even in this 5 of Wands here. Being separated from the group. Individual here with the Black Hermit. What is this? You did it all by yourself. Or with the encouragement of, or driven by the words of either something very positive or something very negative. And why do I feel like grandma or grandpa here? The grandparents, Pa and Ma. or doing something to set yourself up for generational wealth so your grandchildren don't have to do certain things. This Two of Pentacles here in the reverse. What is this being driven to have? I feel like financial stability, while it comes off as material things, but really it's stability. This trying to bring balance, and also this feeling safe here. Notice this circle here that this person's on this unicycle, one person show. What else are this Two of Coins? We see things coming together. Things coming together. And we also see here Three of Coins, giving us all of the Miss Cleo action. This Miss Ida here as well. That trusting your intuition, trusting your gut, things coming together. You seeing the vision and making it happen. This is you writing things down, setting goals, and meeting your own goals and exceeding some of your own goals and expectations here. Mercury retrograde is a time of reflection, showing you where you're at, where you've been, and where you're going. And doing things, getting outside of your comfort zone. This is not doing anything in a rush. Let me be clear. This is definitely a time of slowing down and double, triple, quadruple checking yourself, but doing things that are outside of your comfort zone to bring in these new opportunities. There will be opportunities presented to you that are outside of your comfort zone. What is this doing things on the internet? Son of Knives here in the reverse. New things. Why do I feel like for some of you this has to do with you opening up emotionally, and that's why it's tough? Now that we're getting more cards on the board here. But also with this Page of Swords or this Son of Knives, doing something on the internet or communicating something, maybe talking about your past. Ooh, are some of you writing a book? Doing a podcast? Giving your testimony on something? What else for this Son of Knives? Now I'm curious. Because it's got you uncomfortable. Or is it uncomfortable because it takes you back to your past that you're trying to leave behind? Or maybe this is the last time you're having to revisit it. What is this? Baby, it's too painful. Daughter of Coins here. And this Two of Swords. Heavy on the 2s and 3s. You notice that? 2023. 2 of Earth, 3 of Earth. 2 of Air, 3 of Air. There's an opportunity to talk about your past here during this Mercury retrograde. I feel like on the internet, on the radio waves. That's bringing in certain opportunities, whether that's, or even writing a book, publishing something. Maybe you're a self-publisher or doing something like that. That has to do with your past, your family history, and old relationship here with this Daughter of Coins, or even work history. That is bringing you in opportunity, but also I feel like giving yourself closure and closing a door, releasing you from a situation that had you feeling stuck and trapped. We see this 8 of Swords here. There is something that you need to speak on, or it's going to give you a lot of relief to speak on it. Be careful. Watch your words as I continue to say like a freaking fool here in this video. Watch your words. Think about what it is that you're going to say before you speak. And I almost get it if you're doing something on the internet or like a podcast or something, maybe practicing what it is that you're going to say or writing down your responses for the questions that you know you're going to get that are uncomfortable. What is this uncomfortable situation that you've been putting off? Is it indeed telling your story? We see the Father of Knives here in the reverse. We see these broken clocks. What are these not meeting deadlines? It's procrastination. Putting something off. There is something that you're not wanting to talk about. What is this? Whatever it is that you're walking away from, an opportunity to speak about it, but you have been pushing it off. The time has come. Not the king, but the queen too. Laying it all out there. Showing the proof, showing the receipts. Taurus, your energy as well as the air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is speaking up and not being quiet. The time has come. Some of you maybe were giving other people the opportunity to speak or to make it right with you or have the conversation. You're speaking on something. Ooh. What is this speaking about somebody's mother or father? Yours, someone else's, in-laws, owners of a business? What is this family situation that needs to be discussed? Heavy on the family, right? Multiple mothers. Or is it mother effers, Taurus? You can let me know. But this has strongly a family situation or a group situation that is going to, I feel like people are going to say that it's like an exposure, but it's not that. It's just you telling your truth. I don't want to say your truth. I feel like the truth. I don't do your truth. Your truth is subjective. Because some people don't live in truth. Okay? But this is you telling the truth about a situation. I feel like a family situation. Third party even. And heavy on the third party. Notice we see the Three of Coins here. The mother of water and air. And then this father here of knives. Is it a multi-family situation? But we see somebody, speaking on something that they were being quiet about and also showing the proof. We also see with this mother of baskets here, somebody emotionally manipulating somebody. Or a situation being emotionally manipulative. Or trying to walk that fine line so that somebody's trying to tiptoe. This is just laying it out there. Who did not have the time of day until you got successful or they saw you moving on from a situation? Continuous in your readings. Who is this shady individual? The Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords energy consistent in your readings. Who is this shady character or doing certain things that were shady and underhanded? Maybe somebody who cooks, bakes, family member, always going to their house for family celebrations even, that was doing the most. Lying, cheating, stealing, doing you dirty. Or again, it could be anybody, an instigator. Though I feel like it's a family situation for most. That you're going to be speaking on. Whoo. Laying it all out. Son of Pentacles. Or Son of Coins. Page of Pentacles. Who's this person that you knew since they were a child? Or since you were a child? Or this childhood friend? Family. Telling the truth, shaming the devil, and walking away from them. Somebody's just immature. What are these children? The doctor. What is this Cinderella story? Virgo energy with the Dr. Grant. What are these children or people coming up out of the woodwork? Are these siblings that you're talking about, Taurus? There is a family situation. Excuse my pauses as I'm trying to process what I'm looking at. We have Aquarius on the board, Virgo, Cancer, Pisces, Aries, Gemini on the board. What is this family situation? Could be 2 females and 1 male. could be anything, where people are coming out of the woodwork or coming to reach out to you when you walk away or when you start getting these opportunities. Notice we see this man working hard in the field here with this Dr. Grant, breaking their back to leave a situation behind or to separate themselves, and people coming out of the woodworks. And we see the impulsivity, the immature. Who's coming in to ask you for money? You're very financially stable, Taurus. Who's coming in asking for money? Feeling like it just grows on trees here. Now we see this daughter of baskets here, or the Knight of Cups, coming in with a... Listen, be wary of somebody coming in, family, people that you've separated yourself from. Either picking a fight, starting an argument, or coming in with an apology, asking for something, and if you don't give them their way, there being a massive falling out. I almost get this Two of Knives here, this Daughter of Coins, and this Ten of Baskets, or Ten of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. That some of y'all need to act like you didn't receive the message, or not responding, or putting them off, or ignoring them until further notice. Notice the Temperance here in the Railroad Bill, the Justice here in the reverse. Stop playing with it. Sagittarius, Cancer here in the middle, and Libra at the end. Things being imbalanced. Heavy imbalance with the Justice card and the Temperance in the reverse. And people just coming in, rushing in to just mess up your situation. That's what it will be. There will be people coming to reach out to you in the 11th hour during this Mercury retrograde, Taurus. I feel like it's siblings, old business partners, old friends, step siblings, cousins, family members. Somebody wanting to make a situation right once you start to speak on something. Yes, the straw that breaks. Who's this father figure? Husband. Father of your child, Aries individual. Maybe you're on the Taurus Aries cusp. That was always giving you a freaking headache here. Could also be a Capricorn. We see these horned individuals. But somebody's ego being hit by what it is that you're getting ready to say, what it is, that you expose, or even by the things that you've accomplished. Are you about to say that you were carrying a situation, carrying them? Who was sitting at home while you were making things happen? Being cool, calm, and collected. Nobody ever knew. Maybe, what is the situation where your side of the story is being told? Let me write that down. Your side of the story is finally being told here. And I get strongly the story of why it is that you walked away from this situation. From some of you, what is this walking away from this relationship? Family. Notice we see this 2 and this 8, a 10 of Cups moment, the King of Coins. What was this walking away from? Comfort, stability, everything that you had wished for. Peep the Aladdin genie lamp here. Everything that you had wished for and built. Telling your story. How it ended. How you lost everything, fam. 7 of Coins here in the reverse and 4 in the reverse as well. And built yourself back up. Maybe the story of how you took care of your children or how you and your siblings grew up here. Ooh, the Devil in the reverse, telling the truth and shaming the devil. Capricorn energy, the King of Cups and the 3 of Cups. Ooh. And what is this releasing yourself from this toxic situation? Again, telling the truth and shaming the devil about, I'm telling you, this family situation. Father, mother, son. Father, mother, son. This other mother over here. What's this two-family situation here where you're about to talk about it? Explain it. Come back home. You've matured, grown from a situation. Put it behind you. Notice the crabs here in the background. The Three of Cups here. And while it's I feel like it's putting something to rest. Not a reconciliation. For some of you, maybe being able to work it out within this family situation. But for others of you, putting this situation, whatever it was, could even be these three people, behind you. As I said earlier in the reading with the Three of Wands, and the situation being what motivated you. Somebody's about to ask you what pushed you, what drove you to get to where it is that you gotten to. And it's going to be this wild situation here. What is this Cinderella freaking story? The John horse again, the Emperor, Aries. Scorpio here with this Death card, the ancestors. And this Five of Coins, Taurus, your energy. This abandonment, this betrayal. Whose parents left them behind as a child? Father, could be a father for some, mother for others. We haven't seen the Empress, but we've seen enough queens, right? Fire, mother of baskets. We saw the mother of earth. We've seen all the queens, so we can't say no moms. We don't bash men over here. But somebody, whose parents walked away. And as we see that, right, we see this man and this woman here. Whose parents walked away from them, or they were stuck in between a rock and a hard place here. And that pushed family, pushing them. Maybe even church, spirituality, religion. Helping them move past, push past, find their happiness, set them up for success. Led you to your new family situation here. Family. If some of you are thinking about writing a book or second guessing telling your story, this may be it. Again, be mindful of your words. Think about what it is that you're going to say. The 10 here. 10, 10, 10. Who's turning 30 or in their 30s, Taurus family, that's getting ready to speak on something, write a book, or speak about their past? What is this family, mother, sister, father figure, toxic family situation that you're about to speak about? Speaking engagements, talking about something, writing, being interviewed on the radio, talking to a counselor, speaking to family about what happened in the past. Mercury retrograde is bringing some revelations, and not tower moments, but just a time of reflection on where you've been, where you've gone. And again, this opportunity to speak for some of you, to tell your side of the story. And the situation between you and these other people here. Yes. Yes, and being ignored, being left out. And shocking people by this story. Taurus. Yeah, tower moments and broken commitments and what pushed you to move on. Taurus, I'm going to get up out of here. Taurus, that is your reading for today. Mercury retrograde is bringing you a lot of introspection. This may be that period of staying to yourself, focusing on something, thinking about how you're going to lay out this situation, write this book, talk about it on the podcast, do this interview. Whatever it is, reflecting on that. But growth, new beginnings, moving on. It's not a period of lacking for you. It's not a period of things going wrong. It's really unloading a lot of things, putting things behind you. Taurus, that is your reading for today. Happy birthday. Drop those birthdays down below. Hit the like button, subscribe. Let me know where you're watching from. Find me on Instagram. Personal reading information as well is both in the description box below. And Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements, and cross watchers. I will be tapping in with you very soon. Keep it real.